Good morning, dear student. Welcome from Chaura Public School. I am your English teacher Jayashree Patil ma'am, and today I will teach you a poem, Cookies for Santa. So before we begin the poem, we'll read more information about a poet. Who is a poet? A poet is a person who writes the poem. So this poem, Cookies for Santa, is written by Ken Nesbitt. The image that you can see on the screen, this is Ken Nesbitt. He has written this poem. He is an American poet. That means he is from America. He writes humorous poem. Humorous means funny, in which you can love. So he has written humorous poems for children. His first poetry book, My Fort Fell Asleep, was published in 1998. So he wrote a poetry book and the name of the book is My Foot Fell Asleep, and it published in 1998. He lives in America, Washington, with his wife Anne, his son Max, and his daughter Madison. Is that clear? So he is the poet who wrote the poem Cookies for Santa, and he is a humorous poet. Okay. Now we have read about the poet. Now we'll coming on the summary of the poem. Summary means in short what the poet says, what the poem is all about, or what the poem means. This is a summary. So first we'll read the summary. Cookies for Santa is a Christmas poem by Ken Nesbitt. I think after listening Santa, you can guess this much. It's related to Christmas, because during Christmas Santa Claus is coming with gifts. So this poem is a Christmas poem. The poet talks about his preparation for welcoming Santa. In this poem, the poet tells about how he has done the preparation when Santa will come. So whatever the preparation he has done, so he is telling about all that. He baked a dozen cookies, but he ate them all one by one. What did he do? He baked 12 cookies, but he ate them all one by one. One and one he ate all. In this poem, the poet justifies why he ate up all the cookies. The poet ate all the cookies and he gave the reason why he ate all the cookies. Ultimately, nothing was left for Santa. For Santa, he not left any cookies for Santa. And he had given many reasons for that, why he not keep cookies for Santa. So the poem ends with the poet's justification regarding why Santa should not eat cookies at all. So what the reason poet given in this poem why Santa should not eat the cookies. So we'll read it again. Cookies for Santa is Christmas poem by Ken Nesbitt. The poet talks about his preparation for welcoming Santa. He baked a dozen cookies, but he ate them all one by one. In the poem, the poet justifies why he ate up all the cookies. Ultimately, nothing was left for Santa. The poem ends with the poet's justification regarding why Santa should not eat cookies at all. What do you mean by cookies? So here we have a pic. Cookies are sweet biscuits. which you can see on the screen. Okay, this sweet biscuit known as cookies. During Christmas, many beautiful cookies are made in different designs and colors. See how beautiful cookies are here. They are made up all different colors, different shapes, different size and designs. They look extremely beautiful. So these are the cookies made during Christmas. So the poet also made such a kind of these cookies to welcome Santa. This is Santa. Every year during Christmas, Santa is coming, and children welcome Santa for gifts. Children like Santa. Let's read the poem. I baked a dozen cookies and I put them on a plate, and I set them out for Santa Claus, except for one I ate. So, what the poet says, that he made a dozen cookies, he made 12 cookies for Santa Claus, and he put them on a plate, except for one I ate. Except means other than. So, he made 12 cookies and kept it on plate, and one left, except one he kept other on plate. That cookie was amazing, means he made the cookies, he tested one, and that cookies was delicious, and I couldn't quite resist. Quite means really, resist means can't control. So he can't control himself. A poet can't control himself. So I ate another one. So he ate one cookie just to test, but he liked that, so he ate another one also. That I was sure would not be missed. So I baked a dozen cookies and I put them on a plate and I set them out for Santa Claus, except for one I ate. That cookie was amazing and I couldn't quite resist. So I ate another one that I was sure would not be missed. So these are the word meanings which came in this stanza. Except means other than, amazing means excellent, very tasty, quiet means really, resist means not able to stop oneself from doing something. So poet can't resist himself to eat cookies. You observe this quiet, Q-U-I-T-E, it means really, and your teachers are telling in the class quiet. So that is not T-E, it is E-T. So Q-U-I-E-T, that means keep quiet. I knew it wouldn't matter if I only ate one more. If I am eating again one more, then it will no matter a lot. Then I gobbled up another one. Why not? That's only 4. Again suddenly he ate one more and he had it. And he was telling what happened in that. I made it 12 and from that only 4 I ate. I accidentally dropped another couple on the ground. I knew Santa would not want them, so I swiftly scarfed them down. Then what happened? The poet accidentally, by mistake, dropped another couple of the ground. Again 2 biscuits he fall on ground. It was not accidentally. It was a plan by that boy, by poet. because he liked the cookies. That's why he dropped the another couple of cookies on the ground. Then he's saying, I knew that Santa wouldn't want them. Santa cannot eat from the floor. So Santa would not want them. So I swiftly scarfed them down. So swiftly means quickly. So quickly I finished them. Okay. So I am again reading here. I knew it wouldn't matter if I only ate one more. Then I gobbled up another one. Why not? That's only four. I accidentally dropped another couple on the ground. I knew Santa wouldn't want them. So I swiftly scarfed them down. Now the word meaning from this stanzas. Gobbled up means ate quickly. Accidentally means something done by mistake. Swiftly means quickly or at high speed. Scarfed means ate. Ate means to eat. Now we'll move to third part of the poem. Here it is. Another couple disappeared. Another means again two cookies will disappear. That means the poet ate that two cookies also. I may have eaten those. Might be I had it. Though I couldn't say for certain, but I guess that's how it goes. Again two more cookies disappeared. Maybe the poet is telling maybe I ate that one. Poet is saying I am not sure about that, but I think I ate it. I figured 4 was likely more than Santa Claus would need. So I polished off another few with unexpected speed. So what the poet is saying, he thought the 4 was likely more. 4 cookies are more for Santa Claus and Santa will not have it. So I polished off another few with unexpected speed means the poet did started to eat again other cookies too. So he is only eating the cookies which made by him and he is eating with very speedily. So he is telling another couple disappeared. I may have eaten those, though I couldn't say for certain, but I guess that's how it goes. I figured 4 was likely more than Santa Claus would need, so I polished off more. Now the meanings are here. Disappeared, to be lost or go missing. Polished off means finished eating. So he had more. Let's move on the last part of the poem. Before I knew what happened, all the damage had been done. I knew that what happened till to that all things damaged. What damage? Here damage means about cookies. The all cookies eaten by poet. And I realized I had accidentally eaten everyone. Then poet realized that by mistake I had all the cookies. First he made 1 dozen cookies, then he kept it on the plate, then he had one. Then it was amazing cookies, so he couldn't resist himself and again he ate another one. Then he knew that if again he eat one more, nothing will happen. So he had one more. Then he gobbled up that one also. Then 4 he had. Then 2 cookies he failed on the ground. And then he thought the cookies fall on the ground. Santa will not eat that one. So that also he had. Then another couple disappeared. Again 2 disappeared. So he said might be I had eaten that one. And then he thought that 4 also more for Santa Claus. So I can have more. So he ate another one also with unexpected speed. So he had all the cookies. He eaten all the cookies and he said all the damage had been done. So here the damage means all the cookies are missing, disappearing, because he had it. The poet had it. And I realized I had accidentally eaten everyone. Then he said he realized that accidentally he's eaten all. So all cookies finished. He guessed that according to me, whatever happened, it's correct. So whenever you see the Santa Claus tummy is big. So poet is saying whatever that happened, it's good, because Santa has to control his weight. Now he needs to watch his weight. When he visit to the Christmas, I am sure, hope he likes the plate. So when he will visit to our house this Christmas, so I will give only empty plate to him. And I am doing this thing good for him, because now Santa Claus is getting fatter. So whatever I have done, that is correct. I did whatever that is the best. So this is the poem written by Ken Nesbitt. Now we'll read out this poem again, and you also have to read out this poem and send me your audio. Now here I will read out this poem again. Just pay the attention.